Hello and welcome to Altcoin XP. My name is Anthony. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing pretty good. I don't know what to say. It's winter now. That's about it. Today I want to talk about how I lost $1,500 in Bitcoin Cash over the weekend. So Saturday I was watching Bitcoin Cash's price skyrocket. Throughout the day I would look at coincap.io and watch it go up 20%, 40%, 60% throughout the day, and I'm talking about the 24-hour average. Meanwhile, also Bitcoin's price is dropping just as fast, and by nighttime the fluctuations accelerated rapidly. Like I'm talking about 20 to 40% fluctuations in a matter of minutes. And now I've been involved with cryptocurrency since 2012, so seeing stuff like this isn't anything new to me at all. I used to sit back and watch people get consumed with the fear of missing out and make trades without even thinking. All the while I would sit there formulating a plan and capitalize on the craziness. The plan is actually pretty simple. Flash crashes and price swings always stabilize, and most of the time they do so in the blink of an eye. So the best option is just to stay calm and buy what's crashing and sell what's increasing. If you get lucky and do this at the right time, that's where you'll actually make any money off of trading. It's still risky, but it's pretty much a plan that doesn't fail. However, a lot of people see this as like a doomsday situation, and they'll quickly sell what's dropping in order to buy what's rising, chasing the high. This way they don't miss out on the increase. Well, I'm sad to say that I got caught up in this FOMO on Saturday night. During the crazy price fluctuations on Saturday night, I started seeing all the news about how Bitcoin Cash gained more mining power than Bitcoin did. And then I saw Vitalik congratulate Bitcoin Cash on Twitter about how Bitcoin Cash took over the number 2 market capitalization spot from Ethereum. And then also I saw these crazy plans posted on r/Bitcoin about how Bitcoin Cash and Roger Ver and whoever had all these like crazy manipulative plans since like July of this year to basically kill Bitcoin and all that other stuff. So I started thinking like, oh my God, this is it. Bitcoin is actually dead. And I was even on Discord telling one of my friends like, Bitcoin's dead, Bitcoin's dead. So like I knew I had to do something because crazy fluctuations like this don't happen a lot. Like they don't happen a lot, so you want to capitalize when you can. So I mulled it over for a while, maybe 20 to 30 minutes to try to figure out what to do and what my plan was. But meanwhile, the whole time that I'm sitting there trying to figure out what to do, the Bitcoin that I was holding, my half a Bitcoin, was losing value fast. If I had just traded that Bitcoin sooner, I would have made a good profit. I would have been able to get in on Bitcoin Cash at a lower price instead of just sitting here watching Bitcoin Cash skyrocket and me not being a part of the action. So I decided to boot up my Bitcoin Core wallet and sync the blockchain, then go to shapeshift.io and trade my half a Bitcoin for 1.39 Bitcoin Cash. I even sent my Bitcoin transaction to Shapeshift with an $11 fee. This way I knew my transaction would definitely get included in the next Bitcoin block. So then I sat there for 30 minutes while waiting for the confirmations and the Shapeshift exchange to go through. And all the while I'm watching this trade reverse. I'm watching Bitcoin stabilize and go back up, and the Bitcoin Cash that I just bought go down and decrease. So I'm losing money every second now. Thankfully, Shapeshift honors the trade at time of trade, so I wasn't losing anything while I was waiting for the trade to go through. Eventually everything settled and I had time to process what I had done and exactly how much money I lost. But I mean, really, what am I gonna do? Like, oh well, what is done, like all I can do is accept the loss and try to learn from my mistake. And I actually got off good compared to the other trade that I was going to make. I was seriously going to trade a lot of my Ethereum for Bitcoin Cash during this craziness. as well. And if I did that, I would have lost a lot more money. Oh, by the way, I didn't trade any of the Bitcoin that was donated to me. I'm smart enough, and I want you guys to like me enough to know not to trade donations. That's actually really stupid, but yeah, you can check that I'm not lying if you look in the description at the donation address and see that none of those funds were moved. So in the end, though, I'm wondering if my Bitcoin Cash trade was really as worthless as I think, or if it was actually worthwhile. Because realistically, Bitcoin still has crazy high fees, and there's no scaling plan that anyone agrees on. SegWit may work out, but a lot of people don't have transactions or Bitcoin that actually will be affected by SegWit yet. It's not until they make a transaction that that transaction will be able to benefit from SegWit. And meanwhile, Bitcoin Cash already has a scaling plan. Like, they implemented 8 megabyte blocks back when they forked, and their community is also really coordinated, so they're actually getting stuff done. As far as yesterday, they just had another fork to help deal with the mining difficulty adjustment, and Bitcoin's community is still like disorganized, you know? So maybe in the long run, the trade that I made will pay off. Maybe Bitcoin Cash will take over and the trade I made is good, but honestly, I really have no idea what would happen. So what can I do differently? Well, obviously, like, I should have paid more attention. It's just been like so many years since I traded that I was like out of practice and didn't know what to expect and got caught up in the fear of missing out. So I definitely need to be more calm and calculating about my decisions and have a plan in place well before it's time to act on anything. And I should definitely keep up on the Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash news more frequently, because a lot of this stuff, like you could, and you could predict, like, say, oh, SegWit 2x isn't going to get implemented. Well, then you could think like oh, if SegWit 2x doesn't get implemented, you could kind of assume that the price is going to drop, because that's like Bitcoin's scaling plan, And then say if like Bitcoin Cash has a fork coming up and that fork doesn't work out and everyone's like excited for the fork and everything, then you would know to sell on that, because all the excitement and reason for the price to go up isn't happening now. So if you just keep up on the news, you can like make a plan on what to do. Like, oh, if this happens, then this is going to happen to Bitcoin's price. And if this happens, then this is going to happen. And have a plan ahead of time of what you're going to do. I try to do that with Ethereum, and that's one of the reasons that like I didn't have a plan for Bitcoin, is because like Ethereum takes up a lot of my time, because I want to do that with Ethereum more than Bitcoin. And also with DevCon 3 and the parity multisig hack and everything, like I wanted to cover that stuff. So the Bitcoin stuff wasn't really a priority in my life, Also, it would be a good idea to hold both Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. This way, like if Bitcoin starts increasing in price, then I could slowly sell off some Bitcoin. And then and same with Bitcoin Cash, if Bitcoin Cash increases, I could slowly sell off some Bitcoin Cash. And then the reverse, if either of them drop in price, I could use one to buy the other. So I realistically could have done that Saturday. I could have used my Ethereum to buy Bitcoin while Bitcoin was dropping. And yeah, that would have also been a smart move. Anyway, I'm the owner of 1.39 Bitcoin Cash now. I guess some of you could say that I'm a Bitcoin Cash bag holder. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. I'm just going to hold on to it, and I don't have any plans for it really, so whatever. That's it for today, guys. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share this video. If you want to help support this channel, you can donate Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Dash to the addresses on screen and in the video description. Like I said, I'm not going to gamble and trade your donations. Also, follow me on all social media, and that's it. So thanks everyone, and have a great night. Bing bang.